Namaste children. I hope you are all good and safe with your family. That's great. In the previous video, we have discussed about seed parts and the functions, and we come to know about the tissue culture also. I hope you enjoyed that video. So in this video, let us deal with dispersal of seeds. So children, tell me now, if all seeds of the plant fall under or near the parent plant, what would happen? Think. Pause the video and think. Yes children, you were all thinking that they have to fight for the water, air, even for place and sunlight also. You were all right. Yes, if they fall under or near the parent plant, all of them will germinate and grow in a crowded condition where they have to fight against each other for sunlight, water and minerals, so that seeds need to be scattered or dispersed. A suitable place should be found where the seeds can grow without overcrowding and get sufficient amount of sunlight, water and minerals. That is why seeds need to disperse or scatter. So what is the meaning of dispersal of seed? Let us discuss now. The process of spreading or scattering seeds is called dispersal of seed. Now let us go ahead to discuss about how seeds will be scattered or dispersed. Plants dispersed their seeds by different means. What are those? Let us see now. Seeds make dispersed by wind, water, explosion and animals. Now let us study one by one. Let us start with self-explosion. How plants can spread their seeds by explosion. The plants like pea, soybean, beans, etc. spread their seeds effectively without any external help. They spread their seeds by violent explosion of their pods. All these plants such as pea, soybean, beans, etc. depends on the sun for dispersal of seeds. How it is? Let us see. As parts of the plant dries because of the sun heat and pressure build inside the pod, eventually causing it to split and spread out the seeds with an exclusive manner. So this is how seeds are dispersed from their parent plant by explosion. Now let us move on to study about how seeds will be dispersed by wind. Some plants such as ticona, dandelion, cotton plants produce light and small seeds which are covered by outgrowth. These hairy outgrowth structure help the seeds stay longer in air and spread far away. So what is that hairy outgrowth? How it will be? Let us see now. The dandelion seed covered by hair-like outgrowth that helps the seeds to disperse over great distances. So how the seeds of dandelion will be covered by the hair outgrowths? You can see the picture of seed of dandelion next to me. Now let us discuss about ticona plant seed. What kind of outgrowth these seeds have to disperse by wind. Ticona plants have light winged seeds. That wings help the seeds to stay afloat in air for longer time and travel long distances away from the parent plant. Clematis, cotton, milkweed, these are plants which disperse their seeds by wind. Now let us have a look on dispersal of seed by water. How it is, what kind of outgrowth they have. Let us discuss now. Some plants grow near or on the water bodies such as lotus disperse their seed by water. The seeds of such plants adapted to float on the water. How they are adapted, what kind of structure they have to float on the water, let us discuss now. Coconuts have thick, fibrous outer shell that makes them light and waterproof and help them to float on the water. Children, let me tell you one interesting fact here about coconut. You don't believe that coconuts travel on the water about 1,000 kilometers across the sea and river. Hard to believe, isn't it? But they do. Isn't it interesting fact, children? Now let us study how lotus plant will disperse their seeds by water. The seeds of lotus plant dispersed along with fruit. The fruits are spongy and light. As a result, they float on the water for a long distances. Let us discuss some more examples such as seed of foxweed, seal beans. Mangroves are also dispersed by water. Now let us have look on one more mode of seed dispersion, that is by animals. The plants like tomato, orange, strawberry produce fruits which are fleshy and edible. These fruits seeds have a hard protective shell that is not easily broken. So these fruits will be eaten by animal or human beings. These seeds will not be digested by the humans or animals. So seeds will come out along with undigested food. So you all know that animals will be moving all the time. Hence seeds are dispersed away from the parent plant. So let us understand this content clearly with an example. So birds relish on the juicy fruit. Those fruits have seeds within it with a hard protective covering. So that hard protective covering seed will not be digested by the bird's stomach. But some acids, digestive enzymes will be acted on that and make that seed coat soften, and once that seed comes along with the droppings of the bird, once the seeds falls on the ground, those seeds easily rooted and it becomes easy for the germination of the seeds. So this is how animals help in the dispersal of seeds. Let us discuss one more way of dispersal of seeds by animals or human beings. Let us discuss along with examples. Plants such as trollius, castor, burdock produce seeds which have spines or hook on it. These seeds get attached to the fur of animals or people clothing who passed by the plant. So this is how seeds get stick to the fur of animal or people's clothing and dispersed from the parent plant. And one more way, that is, we will cut vegetables or fruits and we will eat the flesh part and the seeds are thrown. This is also one more way of dispersal of seeds. So this is how plants are benefited by animals and humans for dispersal of their seeds. So children, as we have discussed that plants disperse their seeds by wind, water and explosion. These are abiotic means. Meaning of this abiotic means is non-living things. So air, water or non-living things. And even plants will disperse their seeds through the biotic components such as animals, birds, human beings. So with this content we come to the end of the video. In this we have discussed about dispersal of seeds and what are the means the plants take to disperse their seeds. With this we come to the end of the video. Let us summarize what we have discussed in this video. So we have discussed about dispersal of seeds. Dispersal of seeds by wind, water, explosion, animals and human beings. Please do watch video once again in order to understand the content in better way. So stay safe, stay at home, take care of yourself and your family. Dhanyavad.